Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin, and this is your Divine Daily Blast. Here we go. We are in an angel numerology number 7 day today, which for some of you that are into numerology, you kind of get an idea of what the 7 means. I like to call it a day to focus. I also like to think that 7 is my personal magical number. I've said before, when the 7 pops up, I'm looking at a slot machine and all the sevens and the jackpot and all the money flying out of it. That's a lovely, lovely, lovely way for me personally to frame up the 7. But in angel numbers, the 7 is typically a time for spiritual awakening, spiritual wisdom, good fortune. It's a suggestion that we're on the right path, and it can represent a period of obviously good luck. It's aligning with the universal philanthropy. Seeing 7 frequently is a message to continue on the path that you're on, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of those things. Trusting your instinct and committing to a pathway of growth and expansion. Let's see. It's also a sign of getting close to completion of projects, perfecting projects, fine-tuning projects. But I'd say really overall it's trusting your instincts and going with your gut feeling. Now, if you've got tarot decks, then pull out the 7 of Cups, or the Sun, or the Chariot. Work with Archangel Metatron for collapsing time, and Archangel Michael for bringing in that beautiful cobalt blue light of protection. Moving on, the moon today is in Sagittarius, which is a cheerful sign. It's a fun sign. It's a happy-go-lucky Sagittarius, telling us to open our mind. Open our mind to the idea that life is absolutely amazing. Now, it can be absolutely amazing, but if you're looking down the tunnel of doubt and the tunnel of debauchery and you are sitting in a soup of sadness, yes, there is that. However, you have to consider, what is it going to take to lift it out? If you're subject of sadness, debauchery, the feeling of, oh my goodness, this is terrible, well, yes, and you can look at it that way, and I don't quite know how else you get out of it other than, where's the hope? Where's the faith? Where is the trust? Now, everything is temporary. Life is somewhat temporary, or this life adventure is temporary. We're here to experience things, to learn things, to know things, and to grow. Sometimes the most healthiest way to be is to act as if you know nothing. Act as if all information, new information, is for the first time that you're seeing it, that you're understanding it, that you're believing it. I don't quite know how to put that into context when living in this life and having these experiences and these adventures that we've had with the people that we have them with makes marks, creates habits, and creates sort of the neurological pathways through the brain that leads us to some of the things that we do, some of the behaviors that we do, some of the thoughts that we're having, the way we move forward. Anyway, moving on. Venus is connecting with the Sirius sign of Saturn today, as well as the freedom sign of Uranus. So, best thing to do with all this going on is to think big. Avoid the temptation to be arrogant, and don't say too much. If you've got some polarizing opinions, which right now there's a lot of them, absorb it, take it in. If you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, you don't agree. But just absorb it, take it in as the life observer. You're observing behavior. You're hearing things. You're gathering information. That doesn't mean to say that you are compelled to respond, react, or act. Either way. If there are things that are not going quite the way you hoped they would go, sit tight, my friends. Look at the bright side. Find something to distract your attention to a higher place. These two cards are telling us this all week long. I should pull them down so you can see them a bit more. All right, my isms. I'm allowing the best divine benevolent outcome to bless me now. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll ask you, get a piece of paper and a notepad. What is the best divine benevolent outcome that you can possibly think of? You can say world peace. I like that. You can say the balance of justice. I like that too. You can say equality and justice for all. That's good. But I'm saying go from within. What's the best divine benevolent outcome that can bless your inner soul? That can bless your what would you need? And command it. I am that one who commands blah, 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 blah. Fill in the blanks. This one from Joe Dispenza. I attract success with ease because I believe in my limitless potential. Even a thought that's beyond the thought you're thinking, even the thought that grows and expands, the biggest thought you could possibly have, is limitless potential. We've been limitless our entire life. None of us said to the creator, source energy, let me go to earth and have a limiting experience. Why would you do that? I can just almost hear my ancestors saying, what on earth would you do that for? Who lines up on that line? Who gets in that line? Who chooses that? And yet, somehow, we find ourselves in these adventures. We find ourselves in these situations. We find ourselves bumping up against really, really bad behavior from other people. And we get stirred up by it. React to it. I don't know what you do other than absorb it, or observe it, not absorb it, observe it, look at it, and then do your best to move beyond anything that's unpleasant, drop it, and find something that counteracts it. Archangel Haniel's with us. As the grace of God, I can help you connect with your ability to manifest magic through the divine feminine. There's a theme this week. Magic through the divine feminine. I am connected to the power of the divine feminine. Harmony and magic fill my life. That's a really good one. If you start to believe that harmony and magic fill your life, like I shared with you a story, I came home from an errand, and here's a dollar bill folded up, floating in the top of my pond. I thought it was trash. Boy, am I glad I went to get what I thought was trash out of the pond, and oh, it's $1. And thank you, fairies. I see it, I get it, I understand it. You are blessing me with your, and that's it. They wanted me to acknowledge the fact that yes, I'm blessed in all ways, so stop thinking you're not. Sky beings, thank you, sky beings, for helping me see things differently. See things differently. It seems like it could be arrogant. You know, we have folks that are truly, truly struggling in their lives, struggling with what's happening with them, struggling with what's going on. You know, those folks that would say, well, it's all right for you, blah, 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 blah. Perhaps they've resented people that are successful. They resent people that perhaps seem successful. They resent people that perhaps seem like they've got more than we've got. Yeah, no, that's not right. Bless them. They're blessed. Let me follow what they've got going on. How did they do it? What caused them to do it? And when somebody gets a windfall, congratulations. Send them a card. I'm really glad that happened to you. I'm hoping whatever happened to you helps you. I hope it helps you do whatever it is you need to do. That comes from a place of blessing the universe. And then you can say, okay, I'm in line. I want blessings too. Nothing wrong with that. Horus, manifestation vortex. Think about the fact that you can walk through the vortex, put everything you want into the vortex, and then let it go to the heavens and make believe it's going to manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Whatever you're thinking about, Whatever you are focusing on, you're going to attract it. Today, Louise Hay says, by expanding my horizons, I easily dissolve limitations. Do you get this theme that's going on? The majority of the world wants to think in limits. The minority of the world is on the leading edge of limitlessness. Instant. Off we go. No worries. Let's go. Let's get it done. Big jackpots. Think about those slot machines or what have you, blackjack table. Doesn't matter what you think about. Focus on. You can even focus on money just coming to you. Any which way but loose. It's all good. It's all unbelievable. Super, super good. All right. Let's see. We have in tarot here, we have the Four of Cups. Now, this I pulled on Sunday when I pulled the 7 cards for the week. And our Four of Cups card basically is saying she's got her 3 cards on the bank of the river with the swan going by, like gifts are coming, and she's looking longingly at the 4th cup. Now, in typical tarot, this could basically mean that being dissatisfied, not happy with what we've got, upset, what have you. But this woman is also holding the moon in her hands, the planet of emotions. And the swan seems to be offering her emotional safe harbor. This symbolizes, by the Cancer glyph, Cancer glyph being the Cancer sign, the approaching goblet speaks of possibility. The swan image appears on the goblet, a reflection or a prediction. And the woman seems bemused and interested, but doesn't move to grasp the approaching goblet. So this card and its meaning represents a moment of balance, a moment of opportunity. Do you like your life the way it is? Or will you accept offered for potential change? Now, in astrology, it's the moon in Cancer attains secure, comfortable environment. You may feel moved to look for greener pastures. That's possible. That's digging into limitless possibility. The Four of Cups is saying, I've got what I need, but I'm also looking at what I can achieve. I've got what I need, and I'm looking towards what I can achieve. Fairies, fairies everywhere. Come here, come here. Show us a good card for today. Confidence. There you go. So, we've got our Queen of Confidence right here by the riverbank. I've got what I need, got everything I need, but I'm looking to what I can get extra. Confidence. Yep. She's confident that she can do it. This is all about manifesting the hopes and the dreams, but not just your hopes and dreams for everybody. The hopes and the dreams that things will get better, and they will. They most definitely will. In the face of adverse situation, difficult situation, challenges, there is a choice. Think about any challenge you faced in your life that you overcame. Think about how did you overcome it? What happened to cause it to switch and flip? Did you have a situation to where, I'm not putting up with this anymore, and you used the confidence to say, oh, no, 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 let's move on. Oh, no, 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 get out of my way. Oh, no, 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 I am not dealing with this. And you move on from it. All right, my friends, that's it from me for today. I hope you have a great, great day full of limitless possibilities and love and magic and all of those good things. Until tomorrow, bye for now.